Welcome to church. We're so excited to be spending another Sunday together. We hope you've had a great week. Just before we start, we want to give a quick shout out to the parents to say what an amazing job you've been doing over the last couple of weeks. I'm sure there's been lots of changes and lots of maybe chaos even going on in your home. But thank you for, on top of everything that you're handling, also being your SkyKids leader. So thank you for that. And we wanted to just encourage you with a great passage from the Bible that says this. Parents, train your kids in the way that they should go so that they will not depart from it. We really hope that you're taking this opportunity to do that in your homes over this next couple of weeks. And kids, we're so excited. We're about to start a brand new series. It's called Faith, Hope, and Love. And the Bible speaks about these three things being above everything. So we want to learn why they're so important. And today we're starting with faith. I hope you're excited. So why don't you join me as I hand over to our worship team.
Hey guys, we're so excited to worship with you today.
Super excited. But before we get started, I think we should jump off the couches and let's do a few warm-ups. Cam, do you mind leading us in some stretches?
Absolutely. Okay guys, hand across your body. Stretch it. Other side, let's do the same. Hand over the head. Other side. On your hips and just twist a little bit. Okay, and shake it like you just don't care.
That's awesome. I'm feeling super ready. I would just love to share a short scripture with you. It's 1 John 4 verse 18, and it says that in love there is no fear. And if we love God, then we trust Him. And if we trust God, then there is nothing to fear.
So guys, let's do this. Let's worship Jesus with all our hearts and show Him how much we love Him. And just remember, with all this crazy stuff happening around us, remember, we don't have to fear.
Waking up knowing there's a reason. All my dreams come alive. Life is for living. With you, I've made my decision. You lift me up, fill my eyes with wonder. Forever young in your love, this freedom's untainted. With you, no moment is wasted. Sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now. This is living now. Nothing like living with you. This life you created, I choose. See the sun now bursting through the clouds, black and white, turn to color all around. All is new in the Savior I have found. This is living now. This is living now.
I hope you guys are so well and that you are enjoying your time at home. Today's lesson, we're going to be learning all about faith. I don't know how many of you have done a trust fall before, where you have to close your eyes and fall backwards and wait for somebody else to catch you. It can be really scary because you're putting your trust into somebody and trusting that they're going to catch you when you fall. And sometimes trust falls don't always go as we planned. We're going to quickly watch a video to show you how trust falls can go badly. I hope you guys enjoyed that video and found it really funny. The thing about the video is everybody in it were just people, and people make mistakes. We aren't perfect. Sometimes we get distracted and we let those around us fall. But luckily for us, God is not like us. He never makes mistakes. He never loses concentration, and He will always catch us when we fall. We can have confidence and assurance that God is going to catch us because He is all-knowing, all-powerful, and He is in control. Sometimes life can feel like we're falling backwards with our eyes closed, but we can have confidence and assurance knowing that our God will always catch us when we fall. Awesome guys, so we're going to watch a video now about a man named Abraham, and in the story it shows us just how much faith Abraham had in God and how much he trusted Him.
Near the very start of the Bible, in the book of Genesis, we find this story about Abraham and Sarah, a grandma and a grandpa. God tells them that they would have a baby. Most grandparents don't have babies, but as we're about to find out, when God makes a promise, He delivers. God had spoken to Abraham when he was 75 years old and said, "Leave your country, your family, and your father's home for a land that I will show you. I'll make you a great nation and bless you." God takes Abraham outside and says, "Look up at the sky and count the stars, if indeed you can count them." Then He said to him, "So shall your offspring be." But Abraham and Sarah did not have children. How was God going to make their family into a great nation without a single child? It was a promise that seemed so outrageous, so beyond belief, that Abraham and his wife Sarah thought God must have been joking. But Abraham was a man of faith, and so he did just what God had told him. He had to have faith in God. Abraham and Sarah waited and waited and waited. Years passed by, and they didn't seem to be any closer to what God had promised them. With faith in God, they waited. They both went through a lot while this promise waited to be fulfilled, made some bad choices that hurt others, made good choices that helped others. But through it all, they trusted the promise of God. Sarah was now 90 years old, and Abraham was 100 years old. God spoke to Abraham and said, "I will bless Sarah. She will have a baby son, and you will call him Isaac." Ha ha ha, he laughed. Sarah laughed too. How could an old woman like me have a baby? But sure enough, God did keep His promise to Abraham and Sarah. They had a son at the exact time God had planned all along. This isn't really a story about Abraham and why he was so special. It's a story about God and why He is so special. Faith is trusting God to do what only God can do. We can have faith and trust in God. God keeps His promises.
Sometimes putting our faith in God can be really scary because we're trusting someone we've never seen before. Imagine the first people who had to step onto an airplane for the first time ever. It had never flown before and nobody had ever seen anything like an airplane. But they had to take a bold and courageous step and step onto the airplane trusting that it was going to stay in the air and it was going to fly. It's the same thing with us and God. We need to take a bold step of courage and trust that He is going to keep us going and that He's not going to let us down. Like we said earlier, our God is in control and all-knowing. And because of that, we can trust that He will not let us down.
Hey SkyKids, I hope you guys are doing so well today. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to teach you guys all the memory verse for the next 3 weeks. So how it goes is it's from Hebrews 11 verse 1. And what it is, it says, now faith is the confidence in what we hope for and the assurance about things we do not see. So I'm going to do that one more time for you guys, and then you guys can go and memorize this for yourselves. And then hopefully by next week we can see some videos of you guys doing it for yourselves. So, now faith is the confidence in what we hope for and the assurance about things we do not see. Thank you guys.
What a great lesson, way to learn how we can do faith and how we can learn to trust God and have faith in Him. Thank you so much for the SkyKids team to putting this all together. Kids, we hope you've had so much fun today. And if you're taking any videos or photos, make sure you send them to us. We love to stay connected. And just before we end, as an exciting new thing we're starting is that we're going to have a very own SkyKids social media platform where we're going to be posting extra resources and curriculum and activities that you can do as a family to grow in your faith at home and to do together. So we hope you enjoy those, and we can't wait to see you next week. Have a great rest of your Sunday.